Hi everyone, it's Monique. It's a new year, it's 2021, so welcome back to Monique's Home. It's the new year, it's 2021. I hope this year will be a lot kinder to all of us, and it's time to make resolutions. I don't know about you, but every year I say that I would like to be a little bit kinder, I'd like to be a little bit more gentle, and to really stop yelling. And I think that's something that we can all consider as parents, is to know how to stop yelling. We don't really mean to, but once in a while I think we all fall into the trap of raising our voice, and that's because we lose our patience. And when we look at the root cause of that, it's really because there are some things that are not resolved, or maybe there are some things that we need to get done. We're feeling busy, we're feeling a little bit unhappy. So the first step really to keep the yelling at bay is to really meet your needs first. Make sure that you get enough sleep, make sure that you are eating right, and really work out if there are some issues at work or issues with your spouse or your partner or a friend. And if you know that it's something that you can't resolve right away, or you know that you will really be pulling all-nighters for a couple of nights and you might get grumpy, then just be aware of that. Be aware that you're not meeting your needs at the moment, and watch how you respond to it. Another thing you can do is to set limits off the bat. So I think, for me, as observing myself, what really gets me anxious or in a state that I might yell is when I'm worried that my kids will get hurt, when I'm worried about their safety and the safety of others or the environment around them. So what I try to do is, before we do something that I know might get me in a situation where I'll be anxious or worried, is that I set limits for my kids right away so that they know what they can do and what they can't. For example, when we're going for a walk, there's this park that we go to where there are like boulders, like really big rocks, and Rafael really likes climbing on them. And when it's raining and it's wet, it makes me feel nervous that he'll slip and hit his head. So I set limits right away when I know it's wet outside, and I would say, we are not climbing the rocks today, but you can climb the logs. So again, you're setting limits as to what they can do and what they can't do, so you're not setting yourself up for worry and for yelling. Third tip is to set expectations. So it's similar to setting limits, but this is really more focusing on what you expect your children to do, what is desirable behavior in that situation, and letting them know what's going to happen. For example, if you're going out, like let's say when we're going to the post office to drop off some orders, and it's right beside the bookstore, it's the same complex, I tell them that we're going to the post office, but we're not going to the bookstore today. Or if we are going to the bookstore and I'm really just going to be picking up something, then I would tell them we're going to the bookstore, only I'm going inside because I need to pick something up, and we can't really go all together today. Maybe we'll do it next time. So their expectations are already set, and it's not that they're disappointed right there in the situation where it's harder for them to manage their feelings. This way, before you leave the house, before that situation happens, and you tell them what to expect, they're able to work their feelings out, they're able to work their thoughts out. It's easier for them to manage their behavior because they know what was going to happen. So a quick recap of the things that we can do to keep the yelling at bay is to, 1, meet your own needs, set limits for your children, and set the expectations as to what's going to happen in the situation. So I hope this video is a great start to your new year, something that you can practice in the coming months. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, or to get in touch with me on my Instagram at Monique's Home, and also visit my website at www.moniqueshome.com. And please subscribe and like this channel, Monique's Home. I will see you next time. Remember to make every day your own version of extraordinary, and Happy New Year!